A lot of people at midlife suffer from either a kind of boredom, been there, done that, or what I would call a low-grade depression. They're not clinically depressed, but there's nothing about their life that engages them. There's nothing that says, I really want to do this. Things that previously excited them have lost their meaning. But they feel stuck. They can't quite get their head around what next might look like. Where should I go? Which of course just feeds the depression even more. This kind of inertia, lack of engagement, very, very common. And it's a serious problem. I think something like 70% of all midlifers are suffering from a kind of low-grade depression, at worst, or serious boredom and restlessness at best. Step one, step back and think about who you are, what you care about. Do a meaningful self-assessment. Because when you've done your self-assessment, the results in terms of what next will be very clear to you. For many, the most successful type of transitions are either into not-for-profit environments or setting up a personal services business. But what I find that most people have been most successful at is portfolio careers and lives. That's where someone says, I love gardening, I love to travel, I love to mentor younger people, I need to make some money. You know, I'm a pretty good trainer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a portfolio of different activities, some of which are income producing, like teaching a course at night, doing that, designing and delivering training programs, and photography, and mentoring, and travel. And when you look at all of your life domains, what you end up with is a very complete and satisfying life. People who make a successful transition will say, I've never felt more alive. But not everyone makes that transition, because a lot of people cannot give up the trappings of their former life, the status, being an important person. And it's not to say overnight you move into a new country. And I actually wrote about that in my book, Dish. It's not like you go to bed one day, you're in the earlier stage of life, and you wake up the next day and you say, that's it, I'm free of any external preoccupation. I don't care how much money I have, what I look like, what my house looks like. I don't care if I'm digging ditches. I mean, that's not what it's about. It has to do with that psychological leap to saying, I have a certain degree of freedom. Obviously, people have financial concerns, but I have a certain degree of freedom, and internal preoccupations or becoming internally driven is now how I'm going to express myself.